Hello, I'm Treano, and today we're starting out Master GoPro or something like that. I'm gonna be learning a lot about the GoPro. Right now you're watching at 720p, 120 frames per second. Yes, 120, but of course YouTube's gonna be compromising it down to 30. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about which video quality you want to be recording in. I'm going to show a video of them all. This is the first one, 720p. This is of course one of the video settings you want to be doing if you're recording like way too stunts and doing a lot of things fast, so the camera will capture it all in 120 frames per second. And that's amazing. That's a really frames per second. I tried to run around outside, climbing a tree and jump down. It was so smooth. I have seen anything like that, but the quality is seriously good. But remember, YouTube will destroy the quality of the content. But with that being said, use this as a stunt setting. You can use the super view too. We're not gonna go over that. The super view is only so you can see further in the sides. So that's the only thing the super view does. So jumping straight into the next resolution right now, and we're back. This resolution is 960p. It's a kind of awkward resolution. I haven't seen it before. After I got the GoPro, so this is recorded with 100 frames per second, but remember again, YouTube will destroy it and put it down to 30. But with 100 frames per second, it's smooth, of course, and the quality is better than the 720, but not that many frames. But you could use this and as an action camera. Oh, it is an action camera, but you know, doing fast stuff and jumping and rolling and parkour, stuff like that. I think this one is meant for that because of the high settings. 100 frames per second is a lot, and that's 1,000 frames in just 10 seconds. So you can imagine how that is in like that's 6,000 frames in 1 minute, and that's amazing. GoPro has really improved. So jumping straight into the next one. This is 180. This is most likely the monitor screen if you got a desktop PC. But this resolution only goes up to 60 frames per second. That's 40 less than the other one. It's still a lot. It still moves really slow. It's like a PS4, PS3. I don't think the PS3, but the PS4 can be played in 60 frames per second. It's still many frames. Don't take me on that. I don't say it's a lot of frames, but 60 frames is really smooth. But the quality has really improved already at the 1080. Again, in 1080 that's the super view. We're not gonna go over that or in that resolution you see it. You just look more to the sides if you are on a snowboard or something like that. That's the only thing super view is, and sometimes it's nice. When I'm going to Egypt in 1 week, I'm gonna be using that. That's probably gonna be coming up diving videos with this bad boy. So this is the 1080, and we are jumping straight into the next one. Okay, shit just starts being serious. This is 2.7K. I think YouTube gonna destroy this setting, but it's filming with a 17:9 resolution, like 17:9, something like that. If you take the full length, and a ninth part of that is the height. So it's gonna be looking awkward on YouTube, I guess. You can go one down as it's just 2.7K. But I thought I would take the highest resolution in this one, you know, to extract the picture and stuff like that. This records in 24 frames per second. The other one in 2.7K records in 30 frames per second. Still good quality. I'm gonna be using maximum this one or the other from 2.7K in diving, and I'm not going any further up. I just won't do that because of the lower frame rates. You're gonna be seeing it in a sec. But jumping straight into the second last resolution. Resolution might that be? This resolution is 4K. But keep in mind now, 4K, 15 frames per second at the maximum in the 4K category. So I have to use or move really slow for it to look really smooth. Or if I do this, you see, now it's not smooth at all. It's half what YouTube compromised it to. And if I do this, you see it's a lot more smooth. So for the 4K resolution, you have to be slow movements, I would say. But it's all up to you what you're gonna be using for. But I won't do action stuff with the 4K resolution because of the low frame rate. But jumping straight in the last resolution. This resolution is the highest the GoPro gonna go for. That will be the 4K 12 frames per second. But this is like the 17.9 as we just had 2 resolution, you know. It's long at the top, so you see more out. You probably see a lot of. You probably see my chair over there. I don't know, and you probably see all the way over here. I don't know. I can't see the preview because the iPhone, as I'm using the GoPro app. The iPhone don't support that high resolution, so that's unfortunate, I guess. But this is really sick if you have slow movements. The 4K, go for that if you wanna record a waterhole or wanna make a perfect view. Go for the 4K, where nothing moves. It's gonna be so gorgeous. You will be so satisfied with this resolution because of a lot of things actually. But yeah, let's jump straight into the overall by this camera, then I really recommend it. But it's not cheap at all. It's actually expensive as hell. But it's all worth it if you're doing extreme sports or something, because you can really get a view of what you are doing and all that kind of stuff. It's a really amazing camera. I recommend it heartily. But you can always go to the silver and normal 3 and 2. You don't need the Hero 3 Plus. The only thing the Hero 3 Plus does is have a black edition. I forgot the black edition. You get a remote and you get 4K. That's the only thing you get. And then it's what would that be? That's $200 Danish. No, in Denmark that is. In Denmark it's $200 difference on them, and that's a lot. But I think it's a good thing to have. You know, just now you got the newest model. That could be in the cool guys club. I think it's a really good camera. I'm filming with 2.7K. If you were curious or something, with 30 frames per second, because I could put it at the highest as possible in 30 frames per second, because why not? But guys, thank you for watching. I hope you really liked the video. If I should give you a resolution you need to film in, then I will be 180, 60 frames per second, then you'll be good. But keep in mind, the higher you go in the resolution, the more requiring your PC, or the more force, I can't even pronounce it. The more you need of the PC to work, because I was using my mom's PC on it, and not to be hard, it looked horrible. When I went up to my gaming PC, it looked. So if your quality is looking bad and you don't got the best PC in the world, then it's not the camera, it's your PC. You should have a decent PC to have a decent view. But guys, thank you so much for watching. If you watched all the end, credits to you. I'm gonna try to edit it as good as possible. Look through it all and see. I'm Treano. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like and stuff. Make sure to follow my Twitch too. I'm streaming. and